pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I gave you my report if you read my spreadsheet.
Yep, we are good.
Okay, I need approval of the minutes for the June 16th regular meeting, if there's no changes or additions.
Looks like we're gonna oscillate back and forth with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, so, yeah, it's up to you and me.
Yep.
A second.
okay, all those in favor? Thank you. I'd like to have a minute of silence for former Mayor John Morozic, who just passed away. Thank you. Okay, we'll go to visitors. Jeanette?
I've just been wanting to come to a meeting for quite some time, and I was
Oh, good,
saying,
thank you.
well, I haven't been able to. I mean, am I supposed to talk about something, or what do you want?
You don't have to.
Oh, you don't have to.
You don't have to. You
Oh, okay.
can just say you're visiting if you'd like.
My husband told me not to get in trouble, so I probably shouldn't say anything right now.
Observe it.
Well, I do have a few issues, but I'm somewhat concerned about the grass of the neighbors I have next door. The grass is very, very high, and a rodent issue, and fireworks this past 4th of July were just obsessive, and I had a vast amount I had to pick up out of my yard from the people across the street, and I'm finding it. I'm tired of it. It's been going on for years, and I'm wondering, is there an ordinance that they can't do that, or can they shoot them up, or whatever? I don't know. So those were two questions I had.
I don't know where you live, so where's
I'm on Harrison, 2096 Harrison. I don't live there personally. It's my parents' house. My daughter lives there. I own it.
Right across from the apartments.
Okay.
I mean, I did get in touch with Phil, and I tried to be very whatever about the front lawn because they weren't cutting it, and then the back lawn hasn't been cut at all this year. And I had issues last year. I had to trap and pay for the removal of 9 skunks, and I wasn't happy about it. But, you know, whatever, it was okay. And this year there are skunks all around again, and I don't think that when you have grass that's like this high, it's a good thing.
We'll have to make a note to Phil.
Is that house the one that had the 2 couches out?
That was across the street. This is
Oh,
next door.
okay. All right.
I mean, they did cut
'Cause
the front.
Yeah, he
But-
said that they were doing landscaping or something, and the yard's it needs to be leveled out on the front, and that's why it was getting long. But he's told us that he was going to go and basically weed whack just to get it down until they could get the landscapers back to smooth everything out.
Well,
But
this
that's the
is
house
behind.
next door, yeah.
This is behind
Okay.
the backyard. If
Okay.
you go take a look, it hasn't been cut all year.
Okay.
And I was wondering, is there an ordinance against it? I know there is one, I believe, in the front, that they have to keep a trim and whatever, but I wasn't sure, and I just, like I said, I don't feel that I should have to see that high.
Yeah, they have to do it in the back too. So.
Right, you would think, right? You know, just because of, like I said, we've had issues the last few years with raccoons and skunks and possums, and,
Yeah.
you know, that brings them,
Yeah, every summer we have problems with skunks all over the village.
it stinks.
Every summer.
No pun
Literally.
Yeah, no pun intended. It really is. It gets expensive to have them removed as well,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, we'll have Phil check that out.
I did
Okay.
speak with him, and he said that he was
Yeah.
going to look into it,
Okay.
so I don't know what he did. I mean, I didn't follow up with him. I know he's doing hay, so I didn't want to bother
Yeah.
him, but, you
Yeah.
know, he's very good about that, so.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right. John?
I would mention too that Brenda Bauer Petrus's husband passed away
Yeah.
on the 13th, I believe it was. She's a longtime member of different boards
Oh, yeah.
and societies. As far as the Historical Society is concerned, we expect to find a brick mason there by the beginning of August to repoint loose mortar and fix one rear corner that was so badly water damaged that loose bricks are actually falling out. And he's going to cap the flues on the chimneys. And we have completed painting at the north room at the Quaker Meeting House. And this past Thursday, the board voted to have the painter come back, and we're going to repaint the south room as well.
Oh,
So
good.
that they both match. Hope within a few weeks to be able to open it for visitation. We had firemen's display this past weekend, and no one attended because there was nothing in the newspaper, and it's not my fault that I couldn't get into the penny saver. So we've got a new ad going in for this coming weekend. If you didn't know about the firemen's display, all 3 fire departments in the township are represented. However, Lutton's really didn't give us much. Beginning on the 9th of August and running the entire month to the end of August, we will have die-cast automobiles as model cars, a huge display of well over 300 automobiles, pickup trucks, advertising, photographs, and that sort of thing for automobiles. I think people will enjoy that one.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
And that's about all that's going on right now.
Okay, thanks, John.
Sure.
Let's see. Yes, you're next.
We're just visiting.
We're just here
Oh,
to be here.
boy, we're glad we got some visitors. Sometimes we don't get anyone.
Mr. and Mrs. Swanson from Orchard Place.
Gosh. Okay,
I'm,
I should ask, you're always a visitor.
I'm visiting, I thought we were supposed to have company today.
Yeah, they,
Oh, that was the other thing, and I did call you.
yeah, they backed out on us
Just
next month.
Next month, yeah.
They've moved that to next month.
Yes.
Well, as long as it, they didn't, make an appearance, there was a question about, was that approved to have that, did the village approve the, do the rock, the apartments for the rock?
We don't,
So the zoning is for multiple residence use. So they're within the correct zoning to build a multi-use building there. They don't have to have our
Yeah.
approval to build a multi-use building there, basically. I mean, I believe that the planning board will have some say in what it looks like, how they do things, but they didn't need our approval to decide to build there.
they still have to meet code and everything,
Right.
but,
So they're
That's
approved
it.
to go ahead and build.
oh, they don't have to be
They
approved.
don't have to be
No,
approved.
Okay.
but they have to meet any building codes for the village.
I
Yep.
did mention to the mayor earlier, I gave him a call and let him know that I had received a call from one of their representatives asking for copies of photographs of the village from many years ago. And I had a brief discussion with the guy about what it is that they're going to use as exterior appearance. He told me it was going to be board and batten. I told him that I thought it would look like a barn.
That's what we thought.
We've been having discussions about that. Yeah.
And I said that I thought more appropriately clapboard, but of course that would be vinyl siding. And the next thing was, well, why don't you make it look like the temple? Red brick facing, maybe just on the front. And you could do vinyl siding the rest of the way around the building or something like that. I didn't care for the idea of board and batten.
No,
Yeah,
none of us do.
Okay.
that's what they're proposing, and we're not happy about it
Well,
either.
that's from a
Yeah,
couple
we-
years ago, so they
No,
could have
this is the one-
updated.
This is the one they just gave me at that meeting.
How long
outside.
ago?
Just
Couple
last
of
fall.
months.
Yeah, so it may have changed since
You
then, is
said
what
a
I'm
couple of
saying.
years ago.
Well, it has been going for quite a while, but
So what my curiosity, and you answered the question for me, is, yeah, go ahead and send them some pictures from ages past.
Right.
And let them decide, I guess, but we don't have any control over what kind of siding they put on their building.
Yeah,
Mhm,
Okay.
we don't.
mhm.
Okay,
I've got a question. How is the chamber involved in this?
That's what I was gonna ask you, didn't know we have one.
Yeah, is there still a chamber here? And
No.
why is there the letterhead on there?
Right,
I don't know. That hasn't,
Is there still a chamber in the town here?
no, we broke
not
up,
that I know.
no.
Okay.
yeah.
Excuse me, May I ask, what is this in regards to? What are they building and where are they building it?
We'll be talking about that in a minute.
Oh, okay, 'cause I'm not familiar, that's,
Yeah.
just hoping to get some.
We're just jumping ahead a little bit.
Oh,
The
okay,
gentleman
thank
that
you.
just came in, do you?
Yes, I have something to say.
Okay.
I mailed a complaint last May, and I've heard nothing in response to it. It was outlining the crimes that were committed against me by the Village of North Collins Police and the subsequent hardships that they caused me.
What's-
You never received that complaint, you're saying?
What's your name?
I don't-
Christopher Allen Meslinski.
Oh, Chris.
For the town or the village?
The Village of North Collins Police, on July 27th, 2022, ambushed me. He followed me home, and in my driveway, he immediately attacked me. He was kneeling on my neck, punched me in the face. I was hospitalized as a result of this, and I was in jail for 5 days following that, on that day. But that was just the beginning of my hardships that ensued as a result of that incident. He made up several lies and fraudulent complaints against me, which were supposed to bury me, I guess, but I've since beaten all those accusations in court, and I'm here seeking compensation for the damages and the harm that's been caused to me and continues to harm me to this day. My motorcycle was stolen. He smashed my glasses. He cut my backpack off of me with my knife that he took off my belt. I never made one aggressive move towards him. He immediately attacked me on Timothy Fitzpatrick, clothed as a Village of North Collins policeman. And I made a complaint with pictures of my injuries. I have many witnesses to these injuries. I had to go to ECMC before I was jailed. I had a black eye that has caused permanent damage to my eye. I have floaters in my eye. I had to get stitches. And then following that, I went to court at least 13 times, and he never showed up once to court. But because of his false accusations, I remained under threat of violence for the next 2.5 years. And it wasn't until this past November that I finally resolved these matters with the accusations against me.
Chris,
On June 5th, 2023, my door was kicked in, saying that I was a violent felony fugitive, and this was based on Timothy Fitzpatrick's lies that I assaulted him, when he knows damn well that he's the one who assaulted me, and there's witnesses from the sheriff's office, state troopers, and Cooper, Richard Cooper, was in my driveway wearing a Gowanda police uniform, which is obviously, is evidence that it was a conspiracy. That all 4 of those police agencies were there within a matter of 5 minutes. It may not have happened that fast because I'm not sure if I lost consciousness or not while he was kneeling on my neck and punching me in the face while I was handcuffed. I tried getting the body camera footage from this, and they said no body camera footage existed because he forgot to wear his body camera that day.
Do we have body cameras?
This is not true because I got body camera from the sheriff's office, and I said, "Are you wearing your body camera?" And Timothy Fitzpatrick looked down on it and pressed a button, which either turned it on or turned it off. But I have evidence that he was wearing it that day. Then I tried to get the use of force report through a FOIA request. There was no use of force report filed over this incident. He put me in the hospital. If that doesn't warrant a use of force report, I don't know what would.
I believe that the timeline of your request, and this is obviously you sent this last year, and I'm fairly new, but I do recall you sending the letter, and I gave it to Rich Cooper, who's our police admin, and I gave a copy to the mayor. But I believe that with your FOIA request, the dating was incorrect. You didn't include the proper dates to get the proper records.
I highly doubt that because that date
But-
is imprinted in my memory, July 27th.
And I'm just saying that this is what I vaguely remember. I could be wrong, but I thought that there was something said along the lines of that the dates were wrong for your
I don't recall that
request.
information being relayed to me.
Chris,
either.
we'll have to check this out with our attorney because he's not here today, but
Yeah, I suggest you do that. and,
because we can't say anything right now.
Okay, I suggest you do that, and notice the claim will be, being filed with you in the next couple days.
Okay.
And, you're gonna get sued. You know, I demand
Understand.
immediate return of my property. And I need to be compensated for the harm that's been caused to me.
Okay.
You can't give me back the time, you know, and take away the trauma that's been caused upon me. So the only compensation that can be made to me is monetarily.
Okay.
So, try to figure out what would, be reasonable for you, for 25 days in jail. And for the door kicked in, to be terrorized in your own home, to be hospitalized, you know, and what's tantamount to stealing a man's horse, to take their motorcycle without cause, and no paperwork provided. You know what that is? That's theft.
Okay.
That's not misconduct, that's criminal. That's crimes.
All right, we'll check it out.
I suggest you do that. And you won't be getting a notice of claim from me.
Okay,
I mean it.
we understand, Chris.
Thank you for hearing me.
Okay. I'll talk to the board about that later. Okay, let's go to mayor's reports. Sales tax remittance, the current amount is 1.65% greater than 2024 transfer. Year-to-date receipts are running 6.14% ahead of last year at this time. Okay, now we'll get to what Jeanette was talking about, going to talk about.
Thank you.
The project we're talking about at Main Street, the old Masonic Temple, it's the private lot, the lot next door where a home was torn down that we're talking about. This project is aimed at serving households earning at or below 50% of the area median yearly income, or approximately $31,250 per annum. The development is supported through funding from Erie County Home and New York State's Small Rental Development Initiative. It represents a meaningful step towards stable, high-quality, energy-efficient housing for working families in the Village of North Collins. And just recently, they have applied for grants and have been waiting for a long time. And they recently received $1.99 million in funds from New York State, $800,000 in funds from Erie County, and additional funding from private donations. They're hoping to get started in the spring, and they would like to meet and discuss this project with us. They were supposed to meet today, but they will be meeting at the next board meeting.
They did request, if anyone has any questions that they would like to have addressed at the next meeting, they were hoping to get a list of those questions together, which I plan to provide to them. So if anyone has any questions, I can get that to them so that they're prepared to answer your questions when they come in August. Does anyone have any questions they want me to make sure that they get?
Who is they?
The ROC, Rural Outreach Center.
Okay. So that's a positive thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. Next thing is, we discussed this, I think at the last meeting, to put up signs to restrict jack brakes. Jake brakes.
Yeah. Sorry, my handwriting.
Someday I'm going to figure out what that is anyway. Jake brakes. I don't know, Bob, do you know what actually that is?
It makes you, it's like, instead of putting the brake on, instead of actually having to force it,
Physically
it'll
push
slow
on
you
the
down.
brake.
But it's loud.
Yeah.
It's very loud.
It's
So they don't have to put the brake on and then speed back up a hill. It's a pain.
it makes the engine work instead of the brakes work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that
Yeah, it
way
just slows it
you're
down.
getting the noise coming from the vehicle there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's loud.
this is the first I've heard of this.
Oh, this is on feel.
Feel,
Yeah, so we
that's
had a
worse.
resident come in 2 meetings ago, I believe, with concerns about the Jake brakes coming down the hill, and he would like signs put up to prohibit that. So I wrote a letter to the New York State Department of Public Works, and they finally got back to us and told us what we need to do to put those signs up. So
Yeah, we need a village resolution along with a letter of support from the police department. Once it's received and accepted, he will send a work order with locations of signs back to the New York State Public Works, who will install the signs.
Okay, first I've heard of this, and we need to do more research on this, because That's a state road going up through there.
Yes, so this is,
That's
this
why we
is
have
from
to
the
do
You have
state, yeah.
18-wheelers coming down, going
Yeah.
around those curves. And if you take that option away from those people and they only use their brakes, I want to see us do more investigation into that before we do any resolution
I
on
got
it.
a comment.
Yes,
They do it going right to the light.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They
yeah.
do it right through the village.
Yep, right through the village
Is
they
it
do it too.
semi?
Yeah,
Yeah.
semis.
Yeah.
They do it in front of my house
Yeah.
all day long.
Yeah.
Come on, Shirley.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
I hear it all day.
Yeah.
I mean, you know when it's coming. It rumbles.
Yeah,
I have trucks on my road and I catch them continuously, constantly.
yes.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
well, if they can't use their brakes, then they won't use that road.
Well, they're not saying you can't use your brakes, you can't use the Jake
It
brake.
saves
Yeah.
on their brakes.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
It saves
Yeah.
on the brakes.
Really?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's annoying.
It's like downshifting in your car when you're going down a hill instead of using your brakes. You
Yeah.
don't burn
It's
up your
very
brake
loud.
pads, you use the engine to slow
we
you
have them on the
down.
fire trucks, we use them there.
Yeah.
Well, that's different. That's an
This
emergency,
is all day
that's
long.
whatever. This is every day.
All day.
Semis
No,
come
no,
down
no,
my
but-
road every day
well,
to slow down. They
I'm not
use
gonna
these
sit here
loud
and cut,
brakes.
I just, okay.
Well, if it's a fire and somebody has to use the Jake brake to slow down in front of my house, I'm not gonna complain, but if it's just the semis doing that, I didn't know that you could outlaw that.
So it's not, the signs don't specifically say no Jake brakes, they're decibel
Oh.
limit signs.
Oh,
So the
okay.
decibel limit will be just, below what the Jake brake is considered to be noise volume wise.
Oh, they can control the decibel that when they start to do that?
No, they can't, but the signs will prohibit like up to a certain decibel,
Okay.
and they'll know that their decibel is higher than
I
that, and they
see.
shouldn't use
Okay,
them.
I wasn't aware. Like I said, I hear it all the time.
I have been in some communities where I've seen signs that say no Jake brakes,
Right.
yes. So, I mean, it would be the village to worry about how they want to word these signs, but I've seen no Jake brake.
Well, how's the board feel?
well, myself, I'm for the decibel sign. I have no problem
Yeah.
with that. These people have to live with that every day, all night. It's awful.
It is awful.
Yeah.
I can attest to that.
Yeah,
I've been dealing with it for over 20 years.
So you're making a motion,
I will make that motion.
okay? Second?
No. I would like to see more investigation into this. This is the first I've heard of this, and I'd like to see,
Well, we just discussed it at the last meeting because it was brought up.
Yeah.
It might have been 2 meetings
Yeah,
ago,
2
but
meetings.
and
yeah,
that meeting I missed.
yeah.
We can go another meeting. I'd like to see that, some background on it before
Are you gonna do the research for the background information that you want? Or
Okay.
what are you looking for
I
exactly?
can. I'd like to, I'm gonna talk to some truckers, and I'm gonna talk to somebody like Tom Blady who teaches trucking and understand it clearly, so we can come back and be educated about it.
Okay.
All right. Okay, motion fails then. Okay, the next one is balancing the 2024 budget.
This is just all of the transactions I had to make so that all of our budget lines were a positive or zero, no negatives. So I just
Fine.
needed an approval for that.
Okay, need a motion?
I'll move.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor? Carried. Okay, the next item, Assemblyman Dave DiPerio is proud to announce the passage of Assembly Bill A6969B, which designates the bridge over the New York State Thruway along Eden-Evans Center Road in the town of Evans as the Maintenance Supervisor Stephen C. Ebling Memorial Bridge. This sponsored bill honors New York State Thruway Authority Maintenance Supervisor Stephen C. Ebling, who's tragically lost his life while working in the Silver Creek section of the Buffalo Maintenance Division in November. Stephen was a selfless public servant. Naming this bridge in his honor ensures his legacy of service will be remembered. My thoughts remain with his family, friends, and colleagues. He was known for his dedication to public safety and his role as supervisor for the Thruway Authority. This memorial designation serves as a lasting tribute to his contributions to the town of Eden and Erie County. And he was also a part-time patrolman with the Village of North Collins. This is from Corrine when she was
to
at the...
Corrine,
Yeah,
but she's not here today, so I don't know
What is a play gourd?
Yeah, misspelling.
if it was it. I didn't even catch it.
what's that?
Is there a typo in the email? Play instead of saying playground, it says
Yes, it does say playboard.
playgourd.
Play.
Change the R to an N,
Won't be the first one
you'll
to
be
happen.
fine.
Well, either way, they are looking to. Corrine had talked to them at the NICOM, and there was some interest, and she brought it up last meeting about possibly having them come to do a presentation. They're just wondering if we want them to come and do a presentation.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, I will let
We'll
them
invite
know.
'em.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a request for vacation from Erica from August 4th to August 13th. I've approved it. I need a motion.
I'll move.
I'll second.
All those in favor? Thank you. Okay, we'll go to trustees' reports. Trustee Lantaff.
Fire calls 7, truck 2's out of service, gear has been ordered, hose test is in August.
Okay.
Thank you. It's helpful.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Okay, thank you. Lisa.
Okay, so I went to the Association Erie County Government meeting. The guest speakers were Thomas Dina and Superintendent Michael Phillips of the Erie County Sheriff's Department. They discussed merging the holding center downtown with the Penn. The Penn is the Alden prison. And then just for the architectural drawings to change the Penn is $30 million.
Just the drawings.
Just the drawings, 30 million, and that's, you know, a quote. And that'll take about 15 months, so we'll see what happens after that. On the 28th, we had a paint and electronic collection. We filled up 2 more giant containers of paint, and we did a ton of electronics. This Saturday, we're doing the same thing again, paint and electronics also.
Okay.
From 9 to noon at the senior building. So if you got any paint or electronics, come on down. I made a lot of phone calls about our problem houses. So the property right across the street where the liquor store used to be, I finally got them to cut the grass and fix the sidewalk, so that's done. I hope they continue to cut that grass.
They're supposed to be leveling
They're
out
supposed to grade it, yeah.
So
Get her done, supposed to do
Yeah.
that. But they're busy right now, so whenever they get time. But I said,
as long
until
as
then,
they
keep that
mowing.
grass cut.
Yeah.
My house on Vermont Street, I spoke today, I talked to Katie, she's the maintenance people. She's sending a message to the maintenance team to voice my concerns about the house falling down the roof, and I can stick my arm through the window into the living room, so that's got to be addressed. The house on Spruce was up for auction. The auction ended today at 1 o'clock. The highest bid was 110, but it was a reserve on that house. Didn't meet reserve. And then they started up the auction again at 3 o'clock. So opening bid's $95,000. 7 days for that auction.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens there. And I have a new address for a foreclosure in progress on Main Street. It's 10726. It's in the back. I didn't even know the house existed.
Yeah.
So that's in proceedings. So that'll take some time. But. So, and then let's see. I went to Cabana Sam's for a windmill rally, which was a blast. We had 50-50s and basket, and all the legislators were there, assemblymen, congressmen. We had fun. We raised a lot of money to keep the windmills out of Lake Erie. And that's that.
Oh, good. Okay, thanks, Lisa. Okay, the village water report. Monthly testing and reporting was completed. Maintenance and cleaning completed. Well 5 needs to be rehabbed. Sanitary inspection completed with the health department. Highway, cutting grass, watering flowers, cleaning and repairing DIs. Majority of blacktopping completed. Tentative date for oil and stone is August 6th.
I have a question about the DIs. Did you ever check for the chip highway?
I believe that they are going
Yeah.
to.
Oh,
We're using
really?
Yeah.
That would
Do
be
what?
The
fantastic. We
CHIPS
can use the
money
CHIP
to use
money.
for the DIs. And then to add to that, because this is all like new right now, the sidewalk machine broke down last week.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to get taken to Rochester to be repaired today. I don't know if it did get it out there today because Keith ended up having an oil leak on his truck, which was an easy fix. It was just the filter. But the sidewalk machine is out of commission. He said the last time it was out of commission, it was out of commission for several months. So hopefully that's not the case this time. But so currently they are watering the flowers along the street using the van and a trailer. They have the
Saw
water
that today.
truck, the water tank on the trailer, and they're trailering it from plant to
Why
plant.
did they take it to Rochester?
That's who
The
they
company?
use.
He's the only one that does it,
All right.
man.
Got it.
But that's it.
Okay. Okay, we'll go to approved payment of bills for June and July, $61,921.27. Need a motion.
Who's first? Lisa?
First.
Okay.
All those in favor? Approved. Corinne's not here, so I need a motion to adjourn.
Go ahead, Bob.
I'll make it.
I'll second.
All those in favor? Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for everybody coming.
Thank you.
Goodness, 7:02 p.m., not 8:02, 7:02. Wow,
Yeah,
that was
it is.
weird.
It's interesting.
You're welcome.
There's another one next month.
Yes.
Does the time vary? David?
It's always at 6:30,
Oh,
and it's the third Monday of each month, unless it lands on a holiday usually. Sometimes it changes, but usually so it's August 18th next month.
August 18th. Okay,
And,
thank you.
and the Rock will be present, so you can come with questions and learn some stuff. All right.
Sometimes they even get their fisticuffs out.
Oh, really?
Rousing.
Oh, so